Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and it's time for another shave video. This one's going to be on a vintage collectible razor. Now, a lot of you are asking questions about, hey, what's a good vintage one to get? And, you know, Gillette and Schick, and there's other makers, have been making them for years, but Gillette predominantly dominates the market. But there are a lot of different Gillette razors that you can collect. And they had their run-of-the-mill one for everybody, but then every once in a while, for maybe Christmas or Valentine's Day or for graduates, they came out with like a special razor and maybe a special box, that being like the President, the My Lord, the Diplomat, the Aristocrat, all of these. So today I'm going to be doing a shave with one of those, and this is the one. All right, today's video is going to be the 1961 Gillette Aristocrat, and it's the adjustable razor. The other Aristocrat that I have is from the 40s or the 50s, and it is not adjustable, but this one is pretty much just a gold-plated slim twist to open. Now, I've went through and thoroughly cleaned this, and I'll show you in a second how I did it. I used the barbicide, and I used some just some antiseptic soap, and then I've used some mineral oil to, if I can open this up with one hand, to lube all of the parts. And this one is a 1961, it's a G3. The blades that are in here are not the actual blades that came with this. I believe it was probably the blue blades, but this pack came with this. I got this on eBay, and it has the instructions. Shaving comfort. It's kind of cool to catch them with the instructions. So we'll be trying out this razor today for the first time. And it's nice if you can get them. You can find a lot of them loose. The box is in good shape. The writing is a little faded on her, but the hinges, what I've noticed is the hinges on these often break, and this one I happen to be in good condition. You can hear the pacing back and forward. That's Monty the dog running on the wood floors. But today we will look at the Gillette Aristocrat. As far as cleaning these razors go, I soak them in pure barbicide for about 20 minutes. Then I bring it over to a soft soap and toothbrush, and then I do all the final cleaning. Because you never really know what's on there. The barbicide pretty much takes care of everything, but it doesn't hurt to do a little bit extra cleaning. All right, next thing I do is I get a little container from the local hobby store, and I filled it with mineral oil. And you can get the mineral oil at really any pharmacy, because mineral oil is non-toxic and it really helps lube the razor. So what I do is I just add a little right down into the twist to open mechanism. I don't know if you can see that, sorry. I add a little into the twist to open mechanism. It's kind of hard with one hand here. And there we go. You can also add a little into the bottom there, which I'll do now. All right, so that is a pretty cool razor. I was bidding on some of these on eBay. There were some that had the lettering a little better on the box, but then the hinges were all broken. So this one is it actually in pretty good shape. It's a 1961 G3. It's older than me. So here she is. So this is the adjustable Aristocrat. It's pretty much a gold-plated slim adjustable. And a little bit, you can see the bottom, nice and clean. The only issue I noticed on this one is I have a little bit of separation of the plating right around the dial there, but it opens up very smooth and closes, locks into place very smooth. It's adjustable up to 9 settings. But today I'm going to be shaving on setting number 2. And I'm using a blade I know, the Saloon Pack, the Gillette Wilkinson sword blade. I'll be using that today. So I haven't used this one yet, but even after all these years, she still lines up very nice. And this is probably this and then the toggle. And of course there's the Fat Boy, and then they have the gold-plated Fat Boy. Are probably the 3 of the higher end ones that you can get. And how many years have I been doing these videos? 2 or 3 years? Just picked this up last week, so it's not something you run out and get right away. You try out other ones, but if you come across one of these at a reasonable price, it's definitely cool to add to the collection. All right, the shave soap today is going to be Spitfire. Is this Phoenix and Bow? Yeah, Spitfire shaving soap. I haven't used it in a while, and it's leather, juniper, and tobacco. Real good for a Friday shave. Using a new brush today, and this just came in from Frank Shaving, and it's the butterscotch colored handle. And I don't own any brushes that are the butterscotch color. And this is a Badger, and doesn't smell like wet animal yet, but as we're talking, I'm going to put this into the crystal skull there and let it soak a little, because this is the first time using that brush too. And sometimes the Badger or the Boar may have a little bit of an animal smell, but it usually goes away. Sometimes it's washed out before you get it, but if you get one and you go, it stinks, don't worry about it. All right, from Canada, my friend Mike sent me this. I believe it's only available in Canada. Original Sport Cooling Aftershave. Firms and tones and I can't read that. You guys can read that. But it's got a bit of a sweeter smell than the original Aqua Velva. And I might have a few Aqua Velvas. I have the classic blue, and then the Williams. This one was from Europe. This one. And that one actually smells, they're very close. Very close. The Sport seems to have a little, yeah, definitely, yeah, it's close, but it's not exact. It's got a little bit more of a fresher smell, I think. So we'll be trying this out today. All right. The end of the week, huh? Let's wet this face here. Oh, I'm wearing thermals today. There's snow all over our local mountains, and it snowed for the first time since 1960s in Los Angeles. Not a lot of snow, but it just doesn't happen. All right, I'm gonna shake that out. The Academy Awards are this Sunday, so oh, I think we got a break in the weather. Otherwise, can you imagine all those celebrities? Snowing, hail, ice cold rain. Boy, oh boy. I wouldn't want to be in that in a tuxedo. Okay. And they may shed. Brand new brushes may shed. Okay, somebody says, can you just show me you doing this so you can see how it's looking? It's starting to spill out, see? Nice and thick soap. I definitely needed that shave. Glad the weekend's here. Whoa. I was on vacation last week, and then I came back to work, and I had all the stuff I didn't do while I was on vacation waiting for me, so, but it's done. There you go. See, there's your thick soap. If you want to put it on thick, put it on thick. This works for me. I'm more interested to see how the razor and the blade works. And I do have the Gillette Silver Blue brand new originals to go in this box for display in the shave den. All right. The Dr. No shave, oh, it was a 62 adjustable. That was just the stainless steel. Jeez. 58-year-old razor. Still holds up. Wonder if anybody from Gillette ever watches these shave videos, not just by me, but by all the other shave YouTubers who are using their vintage products. And if they read the comments, there's a big demand for a release of an updated Gillette. Maybe just a collector's series. I looked for a commercial, a vintage commercial on this Adjustable Aristocrat, and I could not find one. I found one on the toggle, and the toggle will be coming up. Very, very faint smell. Wet animal. Very faint. I've had some that, oh my goodness. All right. Perfect. I only worry about a 2-pass today. I didn't cut my neck. Now you see why I get soap in my ears, man. I might as well fill my ears with soap. This is unrehearsed. I don't have a script. Sometimes I have to, when I'm talking about specifics, I have to have a few notes in front of me that you don't see. But so in case I've already said it, because I don't know, some props arrived from my next James Bond shave. So I'm ready to do another one of those. That will be the first James Bond movie I've ever seen. I saw it with my father at the drive-in movie in Huntington Beach, California in 1971. There's a funny story associated with that, but I'll wait until that shave to tell you. You guys still have drive-ins near you? When I was up in San Luis Obispo, I saw a working drive-in theater still there. Oh, bet I cut myself there. We have some in the Inland Empire and Riverside. I'm in a Challenger car club, and I think we had about 30 Challengers show up to watch The Fast and the Furious a few years ago when it was playing at that drive-in, and it was pretty cool. Hadn't been in years. That cut out was my brother calling me on the stupid iPhone watch. There we go. I didn't realize it instantly stops the video. I just need to put that on airplane mode, and that will not happen. That razor, 58 years old, worked great. And what I usually do, someone asked, you never show what you do after the razor. What I usually do is I'll take the blade out, rinse it off under water, close it, shake the water out of it, and then let it dry open. So I'll put it on a shave stand right here. You've seen the shave stands, just in case you haven't. You can get the shave stands off Amazon, put it right there, and the other side's for the brush. Since I'm doing that, I'm going to rinse off the brush. Again, cold water. Can't. I've got a little bowl here full of water. Just swirl it around, get all the soap out of it. Shake it off hard. Stuff I generally do off camera. And then put it on that shave stand and let it dry. Right side up. You could do it that way. Sorry. Do it that way. You can do it right side up, but this is the way, just in case there's anything else. She'll drain right out. I can put this down without creating a mess. Perfect. All right. Aqua Velva. Thanks again, Mike. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, I did cut myself right there. Wow. And she burns really good. Oh, really good. Whew. Well, there you have it. One vintage razor under my belt. Got a couple of more coming up. A couple of more shaves on deck. And a couple of mail calls on the way. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again real soon. And check out some good movies this weekend. Let me know what you saw, because I'll tell you what I saw. Till next time.